That's a weird spot.
Come here, come closer to
I'm
me.
right here.
I can't stretch my arm all the way out.
Is this good for you?
Is this where you want to be?
Is this close enough for when Jesus comes back?
So I talked this man into thrifting with me today.
You did?
Yeah.
You didn't even tell me.
You're going.
You didn't say nothing.
So
you said, hey,
when you
want some money?
To go thrifting is the thing. Drew and I are going to walk into a thrift store with equal amounts of money and see who finds the better flips. Are you ready for this? Alrighty. You have a nice smile. Okay, calm down.
We're
just
live
a little bit.
from New York. What thrift store?
Which one do you want to go to?
The one?
We have
or
one.
The other one?
So in our town of 7,500
far.
people, we have one thrift store. Or we could drive 7 miles south of here and we could go to one. Or it's been a long time since we went to the one in Advance. We could go up there.
Advance.
Which one you want to go to? I mean, we could always go to Sykeston, but I just feel like
one?
that's a little farther away. That's like 17 miles away. Where should we go? We can go right here in town if you want.
The one in Advance is going to be like a popsicle refrigerator.
Oh yeah, there's no heat in there. I forgot. You're right. Yeah, it's too cold. Let's not do that.
I mean, probably Sykeston, I guess.
I said that would be like our last resort, would be to go all the way to Sykeston.
But
so you don't want to go here in town?
not really. I never find anything there.
You'd rather go to Sykeston?
I'd rather go somewhere.
If we go to Sykeston, we have to go to Goodwill too.
No.
Yes.
No, you said one. You said one.
But if Sykeston has more than one though. There's 2 stores
Goodwill's
there.
so expensive.
We never go to Goodwill.
I know,
It is not. Not the one in
expensive.
Sykeston's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. The one in Sykeston is pretty fair prices, and I always find incredible shoes there. Let's go there. You have a good idea.
They have
okay, so we're gonna go
in
to the
the
Sykeston
case.
Goodwill and Teen Challenge, and we both get, how much money should we get? $20 a piece?
If we're going to Goodwill, at least 200. I mean.
We need the same amount of money, and then we're going to show them a haul, and then you guys get to vote about who has the better pickups, the professional full-time reseller or the one who's just friends with the reseller. Okay, so here we go. I am headed out the door. I'm gonna grab some cash for Drew and pay him to hang out with me today.
Give me my money.
Got a snack? So we have to be in line to pick up our kids in 2.5 hours, and it would take every bit of about an hour of that 2.5 just to drive there and back, because it's about 30 minutes away. So that would only leave us an hour and a half. I just feel like we might be rushing a little bit to go out of town. So we're going to stay right here in town, and we'll just go to our one and only thrift store. I don't really love to film there because they do not like resellers, and they don't know that I resell. I feel like they would have to be morons not to know, or they would have to think that I'm like a hoarder or something. But I'm still confident that we're gonna find some stuff, right? I don't know that there's gonna be $40 worth of stuff in there, so I don't know if we need.
Spend like 8.
I don't know that we need $20 a piece. Whatever we spend, I don't know. What should we spend? Like $15 a piece?
Who knows? Maybe we'll find gold.
I bet you I find some gold. I hope it's easier to film in here today, like with someone else. I think that like, I look like I have more of a reason to film if I'm like filming you and we're just in there having a grand old time as couples do in the thrift store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be easier, right? You're making it weird already and we're not even in the door. Let me see the back of it.
Look at that dark side.
What are you looking for?
gold. What are you?
Platinum.
Crap clothes.
You find any good brands?
No. Everything's the same.
Are you upset?
American Eagle.
Are you upset because I found that Madewell bag?
I saw.
Do you feel like you've already lost?
I mean, LLB.
LL Bean, True Profit Monster says that's fire. So did you already look through this selection of men's shirts?
Yes.
Okay, so I won't find anything that's fire over here.
20 to 30.
Maybe it's Land's End that he says is good. I don't really remember. Here's Tommy Bahama. That's not bad. If you're wanting some bread and butter, Brooks Brothers.
Oh, there's some land there.
Carhartt. No.
What?
Put them up.
It says Fit 3 26W.
Ooh, here's some vintage Wrangler.
That could be.
These are $5.
That, yeah, and that might not be vintage.
I think they are. I think if you look at them, they probably have a paper tag.
Made in Mexico.
What? Get out of here.
No, like they redesigned this.
We don't
style.
even want these Wranglers anymore.
Oh,
Here's some. I bet these are vintage.
Same tag.
When did Wrangler start making in Mexico, though? Maybe they've always been made in Mexico. Those look pretty old.
They're not. They just brought this style back.
I don't agree with you. I'm bored over here at the clothes. Let's go look at shoes.
And here's Chaps.
Let's go look at the shoes.
There's Ralph Lauren.
I'm gonna go look at the shoes.
Okay. I mean, are those nurses' shoes?
They're like for restaurants and stuff.
Are they fur?
Like non-slip.
Oh.
Wonder Nation. I thought those might have been Gucci. Those are like... I'm over here all up in your business, trying to steal the better deals.
You're trying to jump in front of me.
That's right. These are so beautiful. I might buy these for me. What brand are these?
Wish I could find a pair of these boots.
I can't find a brand on these. Completely unbranded, and they're my size, and I'm buying them for me. They don't count towards my purchase. What?
So these boots in there are size 5. That's pretty small. I mean, they're probably not anything.
Ooh. You're kidding. Are these Freebirds? Ooh, I think I'm going to get these too. If these are my size, those are for me. Some UGG house shoes, and Jasmine, the ATL flipper, says that these are good. These are $8. And then here's some more UGG house shoes, and these ones are only $4. And then look, here's a third pair of UGG house shoes, and these ones are $5. I can't get all this because we put a daggum $20 limit on. So I'm gonna have to decide which ones of these I actually want to get. Drew, are you finding anything over there?
No.
Nothing? I got too much stuff. With the limit, I'm gonna have to decide what I actually want to get. Ariat. Those are really lightweight. What'd you find? Oh, they're kids and they're dirty? I don't know.
I found some online. They were the Jordan 3s.
Mm-hmm.
They were a youth size, like 3, 3.5. They sold for $40, but I don't know if that'd be worth it.
Like cleaning them?
I mean, that's 10 times the money, but I don't know how much better condition they were in.
Yeah, they're not like
terrible.
No, it's really, I mean, it looks like stuff that you
dirty.
could clean.
I feel like,
Yeah.
I feel like they're worth a shot. Maybe.
Are you gonna clean them?
Yeah, I'm not paying Dello 2 out of the $4 or out of the 20.
I'm not gleaning them. How are the laces? Decent, a little bit worn.
This one's a little.
Had to replace the laces probably.
At least they're just black laces. And they're blue and pink.
The laces are pretty brightly colored. You got blue details and a pink swoosh.
Yeah.
You're not finding that?
And the only thing I'm finding is like here's one that's black and red, or black and pink, or black and purple.
Or are they going for anything?
I mean, they're going for around $80.
Wow, seriously? And they're $4.
These red ones are $129.
That's the list price. Keep your voice down. They don't like resellers here. What's that box up there that says Berkshire? This. What is that?
Football.
Oh, electronic
no to
football.
football games.
We say no to those. That's an absolute no. Hey, this is pretty cool though. Is this old? Or is this new? Let's see if this is old. 2019. Magnet shapes, and then this says 1979. Let's see what these two are. Ooh, this tablecloth. Look at this tablecloth. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. I've sold one of those. I bought one of those and sold it. Like $20 or something.
I got another pair of these too. Did we get them?
Yeah, Dello gave his away.
These are the ones with the headphone jack though, not with the...
Oh yeah, you should get them. Hey, how did you miss these?
I don't know, I didn't go through the VHSs.
Is that Michael Keaton?
That is Michael Keaton.
Have you ever seen that movie? I haven't ran to see if these are anything good or not. I don't know if they're
Moulin
good.
Rouge, I'm sure probably is.
I feel like it would be, but I don't know. What'd you find? Yeah, I sold one of these for like 20 something. Is that what you pulled up on it?
Yeah, 20 to 30, 25 to 30.
Look at that singing machine. Hey, I think I donated this. True, I think I donated this. Did you bring this up here yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say no?
But I did at one point.
Homer Laughlin, yes.
Yeah, probably not. There's one that's sold for $250.
Oh, look here. This is
been
previously viewed. So it's not sealed at all. It's resealed. Oh, that's important. And Drew said that one's only like $250, so we're putting these two back.
No, that one's been resealed as well.
We won't get these, but...
And here she comes. Oh, look at this. What is she looking at? Pot.
That's pretty, but it stinks. This is cool.
If only I knew how to zoom.
Clothespins.
Screen cleaner. Here's the sun catcher.
UV sanitizing wand.
Oh, there's something that might be up your alley.
Hey, I gotta know what's in here.
Big gun.
Drew, this one, the handle caught my attention, and I pull it out and it said made in Germany. That's probably a good sign, right?
Germany.
It's $4. How do you say that name?
Berndes.
Let's look it up.
I mean,
You keep finding more pencils and you hand them to me like you want me to win. I'm gonna look through this.
it's weird.
Berndes.
I always want you to win.
Aw, now I kind of want you to win. Should I throw the competition?
Now, I just always want you to succeed.
Are you trying to get everyone to vote for you?
It's just, I just want you to win.
You just love me so much.
It works out for both of us either way. So.
Okay, Berndes cookware here. Probably put this one back. What does it say you found? You said Anderson Brothers?
Yeah.
Like, is it a sharpener?
It says made in the USA. I don't know what it is.
I feel like it's a sharpener.
But I don't know how that's clamped around the end. Because it's not a file or anything. It's not rough. It's smooth.
Did you look up Anderson
It
Brothers
looks kind of
tool?
like a chisel.
Yeah.
But
It's long to be a
I've
chisel.
never seen a chisel with that attached to it before.
So in looking through this one, this Faber-Castell colorway, this one is vintage, but it's like, I think it's the only one in there that is that brand. It's a really good brand to look for, but it's not interesting enough to warrant buying the rest of the bag of like crazy art and stuff, so I'll probably put this one back. And then, so what you got?
This Anderson Machinist hand scraper for $1. I mean, the comps are anywhere from $50 to $140. I'm out.
Something I definitely would have walked right by. That's interesting. Let's see about this bag of pencils. So the more interesting thing in this bag would be this pair of scissors. They say Germany, and on the other side they say Squar, but they're not that great. Not great enough. It's so hilarious that you're spending the majority of your time in an area I walk right by a lot of the time because I don't know enough about any of this stuff. Of course you would find something electrical. Of course you would.
This is my favorite stuff.
These?
Yep. I mean, yep, looks like it.
Ay, ay, ay.
What the heck is this?
Hey, this is neat. I bet they're not making this anymore. It's refills for a cassette cleaner. This might be kind of interesting. What are you laughing about?
Rusted tire iron.
You're a rusted tire iron.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You're gonna look it up, aren't you?
I'm gonna put that exact.
You want
phrase
this
in there.
recorder that you don't know who you're gonna put rusted tire iron in the comps. Do you want this old recorder that you don't know what kid had their mouth on? Ew! I'm not kissing you. What is this? Oh, these are handles. Hey, ow! Wow, that's a lot of handles. Oh, those are heavy. There's more electrical stuff over here, honey. Trying to get to it before you can. What? What'd you say?
You don't know what you're looking at.
Great. Let's look this up. I feel like this is getting out of hand. Our entire cart is full. That's Target. Hey, there's a Route 66 mug over there. Ooh, look at that thermos. Oh, this is a beautiful little milk glass ashtray here. Really, really pretty. That's gorgeous. I just bought a set of these new in the box. Like exactly like this, silver plated. They're glasses, like for a wedding, like toasting glasses that go together and make a heart. Yeah, I just bought a set of those. Here's the biggest difference in me and Drew is that he has the ultimate level of patience. He would stay here for an hour finding stuff. And, bye, honey. See you later. I'm leaving. Noelle said to look for the Tupperware brand Turner. So I'm looking for it, Noelle, or any Tupperware utensils, I guess, but especially the black Turner. She said it's really good to get. Hey, bingo! This one's Tupperware right off the bat. It's only 50 cents, so I'm going to go ahead and grab it, but I'm going to see what other Tupperware pieces are in here. And maybe they'll all be good. All three of these pieces are Tupperware. Like the Turner has to be in here somewhere. Two sold and none listed. Stick your head underneath there so we can see if it works. Stick your head in there. Yeah, that's great. Does it work?
I mean, it's warm. Wait,
Oh, yeah,
should I get full stance? Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh, this doll is so cute. It's Comfy Karen, honey. It's Comfy Karen. Think there's any toys worthwhile? What is this guy? What's it say?
I think we should get this. We should get this dude for Joey.
Joey's.
Oh, yeah, pal.
But Joey's goofy.
I know, but he does Mickey also. So.
I might hang on to that.
He was doing Mickey on Marcus's show last night.
Yeah, because Pam likes to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these little people in the school bus. That's so cute. Is this American? No, that's Barbie. City toy. Ooh, I think me and my sister had that one.
I don't think there's any toys really over there.
NECA Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim. Jogger. $144 on Amazon. Let's look this up. This isn't like the one that we have, but it shows that people will pay money for this toy, this type. Is that what I'm thinking of? I think I'm gonna get it for $2. The house shoes are only around $30, so I'm probably gonna put back the ones that are $8 at the very least. There's only one listed and it's $10. Sorry, Winnie the Pooh, you gotta go back. So, like this one has a tongue. This one does not. I don't think I'll get them. Wow, so we actually couldn't spend $40 in there. Like, Drew spent, how much money did you spend, honey?
$2.
He spent $2 and I spent $18. Look, Drew took me out to a fancy lunch. Thank you, honey.
Right. Spent less here than at the thrift store.
That's true. What all you got there, honey? What did you order for lunch?
2 cheesy bean and rice burritos with no cheese, and 5 spicy potato tacos.
5 tacos and 2 burritos.
5 tacos.
It's a lot of food, honey.
I feel like it's pretty mediocre. What?
Look what we found, you guys. Drew said he thinks that they just recently brought this back because they hadn't had the Diablo sauce.
Or they got taken away from us.
Do you guys have Diablo sauce where you're at? And this does not hold a candle though to the Verde sauce. Like Verde sauce is hands down the best, and you cannot find it. If your Taco Bell gets Verde sauce, let me know. But comment and let me know which one is your favorite Taco Bell sauce. I did steal some of Drew's mild because I just loaded up on the hot stuff over here, but I'm gonna take this mild from him. Let's go on an adventure, honey. Was your food good?
Yep, it's pretty good.
What's Taco Bell's, what do they say, like, run for the border? Is that at Taco Bell?
Run for the border? No, that's...
Don't even finish that.
No, on the border?
No, I swear that's a Taco Bell.
Run for the border. It sounds like the... What do you call them?
That's not... He said that sounds like Border Patrol. No, I swear. Run for the
Not
border.
Border Patrol, the ones running from Border Patrol.
Isn't that a Taco Bell slogan? Okay, we're home with all of our treasures, and we have to show you guys the stuff that we bought. Was that fun?
Treasures.
Did you have a good time?
It was all right.
I know.
I didn't find as much stuff as I wanted to. So.
No, you barely found anything.
I put most of it back.
Yeah, we had a full cart and we narrowed it down to, I don't know, there's probably 10 things or fewer that we actually ended up buying. And Drew only found 2 things. 2. Well, he found more than 2 things, but a few things that he bought were like personal purchases, right?
Yeah. No, I actually found like 7, but I put the others back because they weren't as good as I thought they were going to be.
Okay, so we're gonna show you guys what we found, and I can say as far as like how much fun that was, the only reason that was fun was because I was thrifting with you. It was actually a pretty lame day at the thrift store. But we're putting the video out anyway because like I wouldn't want anyone, especially people just getting into reselling, to think that every single time you walk into the thrift store it's like Kate Spade and Rothy's and like Louis Vuitton. Like that doesn't happen. You're not gonna walk in there every single time and find vintage single stitch, you know, shirts that are just fire. Like sometimes you walk in there and it's pretty bread and butter, and then sometimes you really have to dig and run comps, you know, in order to find any profit at all. So do you want to show them?
Or crumbs.
Yeah, crumbs.
Toaster leavings.
Like some days is bread and butter and some days are toaster leavens.
Yeah, like, hey, yeah, let's see that box right there.
This?
I mean, we had a shopping cart that was like overflowing, and then we walked out with this little box.
Oh yeah, they put everything that we had inside this box, plus the hairdryer though. So I will tell you, I spent $18 of the 20. One of the things that I bought, the most expensive thing that I bought was that hairdryer, but the brand is Belvedere, and it looked like those they retail for over $300, like $360 or something. It was $10. I'm confident I'll be able to get over $100 plus shipping off of that. So it fits the bill of 10 times my money. It's kind of an interesting thing. It might be even interesting to look at. I might get tired of looking at it. Okay, a little bit of a lighting change, and my face looks so red now, but we had to run outside real quick for something. Anyway, I was talking about the hair dryer and the fact that I might get a little bit tired of looking at it. I have some big items that you would think I would be tired of looking at, but I haven't even listed them. Let's not let that happen with that one, okay? And speaking of listing stuff, are you gonna list the 2 things that you picked up?
No, you are. Treat your business like your business, honey.
Do you want to show them what you found? Here, show them this and tell them what it is.
This. Dun, 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 dun.
This has been sitting in this thrift store for probably 4 months. I have seen it there every single day this year for sure.
It's a carbide machinist scraper. I think that's what it was called.
Something like that.
And it was, I don't know if you can see that there. It was $1
We have to come back a little bit, and then it wants to focus on our faces. So
don't look at my face, but it's a buck, and
I think
it showed that it was anywhere from like listed. There was one for $50, and then there was some in between, and then there was one that was $140. So we'll see.
And I saw some comps around like $60 to $80. I mean, sure, they're with anything you're gonna find someone that gave it away. Like there's one that sold for what it was listed for, $25, but there's also one that sold for $85. So I'm gonna say we might clean it up just a little bit and list it for like $85.99 plus shipping or best offer. Turn on best offer, but you guys know I'm always like aiming really high, and then I'll wait and see, you know, if anyone makes an offer. But it looks like there's 2 pieces here, but there's actually 3 pieces, because this piece up at the top is a 3rd piece nestled in between this side and this side. So I did notice on some people's listings they had it taken apart. I don't know if we'll do all that, and I might even note that it could be seized up. You know, we'll just see what we can get out of this, but it was definitely worth the $1 that Drew spent on it. And I just think that this is so interesting, because I saw this and I assumed it was a sharpening tool. Like I thought that this was a file of some sort. We talked about it being a like a chisel, but it was too long to be a chisel. So it's just interesting because it's interesting because I wasn't interested enough to look up what this was. I just knew it wasn't anything I cared about, and I left it behind. And I mean, $1 into, I mean, even on the very, very low side, if you made $50 off of this, $1 into 50, that's reselling. So you did a great job. This was a really good pickup. We're gonna aim at 85. We're gonna aim at $85.
We're gonna aim at $185.
No, we're aiming at 85. They have to vote.
$5. I'm winning this competition.
I feel like you
$585.
You get bonus points on this just for the simple fact that that you looked up something I never would have. And then also there were words on here, and that's what helped us to identify it. So it wasn't just that like we found something like this, had no idea what it was, and got lucky when you typed in rusted tool. There were words on here, and it says Anderson Brothers Manufacturing Company, and that's out of what was it, out of Rockford, Illinois by Chicago. And so when you type that in, this is the tool that comes up. So again, you don't have to be an expert on everything to even be able to pull comps, let alone sell everything. Just type in the words you do see, or use Google Lens. I mean, typing in those simple words that are on this rusted tool netted us somewhere between $50 and $80. So high five.
$800.
$500 and $800.
$8,000.
$8 million.
$8 million.
Interesting second thing that Drew picked up, because I've actually sold this before.
That's right. Interesting item. Oh, honey, are you okay? This is the split cam. The split cam. See this picture of this dog?
There you go. Now they can see it.
Look at that. Oh, I don't know anything about this camera. Okay. I just know that it was a buck and that it was $25 to $30 online. So you tell them about it since you did sell one.
Okay, so this is new in package, which is great. The one that I had previously sold was new in package, and I did sell it between $20 and $30. I think closer to 20 plus shipping. This thing is pretty interesting. What you do is you take 2 pictures, and then the camera fuses it together. It just uses regular 35mm film, so it's not a disposable camera. But you can see here on the back, they took 2 different pictures and it fused them together. And the one on the far side over here, they actually took 1 picture and then took another picture of the same person. It looks like they're side by side. So it's called the split cam. He picked it up for $1, and it will sell between 20 and 30 bucks. So let's just say $24, new in package.
I'm gonna say 30.
So you have around $115 worth of listings here for $2.
$2,000 right here. So no, that's $2,000.
Okay.
I have about $5,000 worth of stuff.
So why did you put the shoes back?
Well, because they were kids' shoes and they were $4. And the shocks looked like the soles might be starting to dry rot. And I don't know, I didn't think the kids ones would bring that much, just because they weren't like a high dollar Jordan. I mean, they might have got $25 for them. So.
Gotcha. So hardly worth the effort of having to actually like clean them and list
Oh yeah,
and
I would have
everything.
had to clean them. They were brown.
Yeah, they were.
And actually, they weren't brown. But they were brown.
They had seen better days. And like, that's how I look at a lot of the stuff with reselling. Yes, there are profits in every single corner of the thrift store. To me, to say there's no money to be made in your thrift store, I would have to question whether or not you're looking everywhere. You guys saw today, we had a full cart full of profits, and we were able to narrow it down to just the choicest items that we actually wanted to bring home. And I still have plenty of stuff to list. And I mean, I'll do just fine with the things that we purchased, that we did buy, because it's just not, it wasn't worth it to us to spend the extra time cleaning those shoes when I could spend that time listing some things that I do have, or getting other items listed. Be conscious of how much time you spend on your inventory, because time is money. It really wasn't a $4 pair of shoes. It was $4 plus however much you think that your time is worth an hour, at least half an hour cleaning those shoes.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so if you think that you're worth $20 an hour, add another $10. So those shoes would have been $14. If you're saying you could only spend, like, sell them for maybe $25, like, at a certain point, it's not worth it, right?
Yeah, because I've already priced myself. I'm not $20 an hour.
No, you make a little bit more by the hour than I probably do.
But yeah, and the only reason I thought about getting them was because of like trying to get to the $20 to try to beat you. But then at the end of it, I was like, but you're gonna have to be the one to sell them. So
yeah, and Drew said, I'm not gonna pick up stuff in here just to pick stuff up, because I was like, are you really just gonna spend $2 and you're just gonna get those 2 items? And he said, I'm not going to buy stuff just for the sake of buying it, which I thought was such a good and valid point. And I didn't get that on camera, but I wish I had. And I think a lot of resellers need to take that very same advice, myself included. Sometimes it's hard to walk out of the thrift store empty-handed when maybe you only set aside one day for sourcing. Now, if you don't have any backlog of inventory at home whatsoever, I'm not saying you need a huge death pile, but there's a difference in a death pile, meaning items that you have no intention of listing, that are just going to sit there and they're not getting listed, you know, actively. You're not working on that. That to me is a death pile. Items that you forgot that you even sourced, that is a death pile. But to hold a few items back, knowing that sometimes you're going to have dry sourcing days, that's what's going to prevent you from walking in and just buying stuff just for the sake of buying it. And I found all 3 of these Tupperware pieces, which is so cool. It just says right on the back Tupperware. They were 50 cents a piece. So I will probably, I looked up comps, and I saw some sets of like 5-piece sets selling for $25 plus $10 shipping. So what I drafted these at, I did already draft them. When I looked up the comp, I just went ahead and drafted that. So hey, these are already drafted. And we just barely got home with them. But I drafted them at $20 plus $5 shipping. So because I only have 3-piece set, but my shipping is lower and my cost overall is lower. So maybe it'd be someone that wouldn't need all of those pieces. And yeah, so I have the spaghetti, like the noodle pasta. What would you call this? Like a pasta fork, pasta server? What do you call this?
Like
comment below and let me know, what do you call it?
Like a strainer spoon? I don't know.
I mean, it's called like a pasta server, a pasta fork. What do you call this? And then this is just like a serving spoon. And then this one is a ladle. Or like Drew's cereal spoon.
No, this is my cereal spoon.
That's your cereal.
That one's too hard to eat out of.
But of all the stuff there, I never could find the turner that goes with these. So I found this Homer Laughlin dish. It was only 50 cents. Now, when I got it home, I did realize that there's a crack here. But Homer Laughlin is the mastermind behind Fiesta. So there are a lot of people who collect Homer Laughlin dishes. Now, I do feel like this probably had a lid at one point. But it is still like, it's a really intricately shaped dish, and it's very pretty. It was only 50 cents. This is one of those items when people say, would you rather source vintage or designer? I always say vintage, because to me, someone is going to pick up the designer items. If I found Versace in the thrift store today and I didn't buy it, someone else is going to walk in and see the inherent value there. Not everyone's going to walk in and see the value of this. So this to me is worth saving. For 50 cents, I can get this into the hands of someone that maybe needs this and has the lid, or maybe just loves the shape, or maybe just collects Homer Laughlin. So for 50 cents, it's going to be a pain in the butt to ship it, and I picked it up anyway. I'm not even sure what this is worth. Let's just go ahead and err on the side of caution here and say 10 bucks. So 50 cents into $10 isn't bad. It's not a home run, but I could not leave this behind. You look disappointed when I
No,
when I
I mean,
that.
it's 20 times your money.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And it has like some chips and stuff in it too. I only have 2 more items, so wait a minute. I bought, if you count this as like a set, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I only got 5 things. I didn't really do that much better than you, but my items are a lot better than yours.
Wow, okay.
Well, they are.
Really?
Okay, so I found this. You guys, oh my gosh, the camera's battery's dying.
Ah,
I had it totally charged before we went. Okay, so this guy here, he is actually looks to sell for around $55. I can't believe that. I was able to identify him with Google Lens and I paid $2. So $2 into 55 for this guy. And then the last item I'm going to tell you guys about is the one that had I not found anything else, I think I would have won this challenge. This purse. I was looking at the fake Coach that is there at the thrift store. It's been there for like weeks, and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, look at that beautiful leather. Oh, this is so pretty. And I get fooled all the time into thinking bags are Madewell, and this is a Madewell leather bag. This bag I paid $4 for, and it will go for every bit of over $100. One of the very first things that I resold that got me hooked was a Madewell bag that I bought at Goodwill for like $3 maybe, and sold it overnight within the first night that I listed it for over $100. And this one is so much more beautiful. So one of the telltale trademarks is the bronze hardware and the leather construction on these Madewell bags. This, yeah, over $100 for this bag.
I mean, it ain't, it's no scraper.
It's not a scraper, but you won't get over $100 for this.
Well, what if I do?
I'm gonna get over $100
If you
for
listed
this.
it,
$4.
$1.
So I spent $18 and stand to gross about $330. Drew spent $2 and stands to gross like $115. So he only spent $2 and will still gross about 1/3 of what I will. So I mean, that's pretty good. And this $1 into 85, that's pretty nice. So I'm hoping that we at least showed you guys some things that just anyone can pick up, whether or not you have a vast reselling knowledge and you see a Madewell bag from across the store and run and grab it for $4, knowing that you're gonna sell it for 125, or you're not even a reseller and you see a tool and it's just interesting enough for you to type in the words and you take $1 and turn it into $85. Like, reselling is something anyone can get into. So hopefully today we showed you that reselling is possible for anyone, whether you are doing this full-time, working 87 hours a week like me, or
just a random Wednesday.
Yeah, and this isn't even a side hustle for you. It could be a hobby, it could be a side hustle. It could be something that you're doing part-time in addition to your job. There are literally profits to be found everywhere by everybody. So I guess they need to comment below, right? And let us know. Like, comment, you have to vote for one of us. But they have to vote. Yeah.
Click the bell.
Do all those things.
Smash that like. Obliterate it.
Do all those things for sure. But then also comment and
tell me I won.
Say Drew if you think that Drew had the better pickups for his $2
just stop there.
Into like
Say
115.
Drew. That's all you got.
Or if you think I had the better pickups for $18 into, conservatively, I'm gonna say $330. Let us know which one of us you think did better. I know that we both won at the end of the day because what's his is mine, right?
Yeah, and what's mine is not mine.
It's all mine. So I won regardless, right?
Exactly.
Thanks so much for watching today's video, guys. God bless you. Will you tell them the catchiest phrase that there is?
Oh, you mean treat your business like your business?
That's right.
Alrighty.